My mom stopped needing me after she had her real family, so I made leaving as easy for her as possible. My mom married Eric when I was 12. He had twin daughters, Ava and Lily, who were loud and funny and impossible not to notice. At first, my mom kept saying things like, "We're all adjusting," but after a while it stopped feeling like adjustment and started feeling permanent. The twins got family photos on the wall within weeks. Mine from elementary school stayed in a box by the hallway closet for almost 2 years. Small things changed first. Movie nights became girls' nights. Inside jokes I didn't understand. Matching pajamas at Christmas. One year, my mom accidentally signed a card to my 2 favorite girls, then crossed out 2 and wrote all. I pretended not to notice. By high school, I mostly existed quietly around the edges of the house. Nobody was cruel to me. Honestly, that would have been easier. They were just comfortable without me. Dinner happened whenever I worked late shifts. Vacations got planned around the twins' schedules. One summer, they all went to Disneyland while I stayed home because somebody had to watch the dog. My mom brought me back a keychain with my own initials spelled wrong. I worked at a grocery store after school and saved everything. Not for college, for escape. Senior year, I got accepted into a forestry program in Oregon, housing included. I didn't tell anybody. I started moving things out slowly. Clothes to my friend Naomi's garage. Books in my backpack. My childhood stuff donated piece by piece. Nobody noticed. One afternoon, my mom walked into my room while I was packing a box. She looked around and said, "Wow, it's so much cleaner in here lately." That honestly hurt more than if she'd yelled at me. A week before I left, my grandfather called. He was the only person who still asked how I was doing without sounding distracted. When I told him I was leaving, he got quiet for a long time. Then he said, "Your grandmother used to say loneliness feels worst in rooms where people are supposed to love you." The morning after graduation, I loaded my car before sunrise. Left my house key on the kitchen counter. Nobody woke up. I drove 12 hours to Oregon. 3 days later, my mom finally texted, "Are you staying with Naomi?" I said, "No, I moved." She called immediately. I let it ring. Then came the texts. "Why wouldn't you tell me? Where are you? This is dramatic." I stared at that last message for a long time. Then I replied, "You didn't notice me disappearing for almost a year." She stopped texting after that. It's been 8 months now. I work outdoors. I sleep better. People here say my name like they're actually talking to me. Last week, my grandfather mailed me an old photo of my mom holding me as a baby. On the back, he wrote, "She loved you very much once. I think life just made her careless."